السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله والحمد لله. We begin our new chapter in Bani Yadayk. Sorry, I'm just going to get the right book open. So Bani Yadayk, book 2, and it was الدرس السكن, الوحدة الثالثة. So it's the third chapter, الوحدة chapter الثالثة, meaning the third, and we go on to the title of the chapter is As-Sakanu. So As-Sakanu is the residence here. So As-Sakanu, it means the residence. So here we got the same root word. For example, you have a waw, you have fatha, damma, kasra, and then you have what? Sukun. So Sakana is a root word to remaining somewhere. So Sukun, you remain on the letter, you don't pronounce extra stuff going on there. So yeah, so that is Sukun. Yeah. So sakana means to reside somewhere. What does it mean? It means to reside somewhere. طيب. So you see that. طيب. So as-sakanu means to reside. So here, let me just wipe out previous notes I made. So we see the conversation. Al-hiwar al-awwal, the first dialogue. انظر واستمع وعائد. You should all know now. What does it mean? انظر واستمع وعائد means look and listen and repeat. So this conversation is between Ahmed and Hassan. So Ahmed says, Assalamu alaikum. Hassan says, Wa alaikum assalam. So we'll read and then we'll translate after. So Ahmed says, Aina taskunu. Yeah. So Aina taskunu. Hassan says, Askunu fi hayy al-matari wa aina taskunu anta. Ahmed says, أسكن في حي الجامعة. Hassan said, هل تسكن في بيت؟ Ahmed says, نعم أسكن في بيت. وهل تسكن في بيت؟ Hassan says, لا أسكن في شقة. Then Ahmed says, ما رقم شقتك؟ ما رقم شقتك؟ 5. وما رقم بيتك؟ 9. So with that, we did the conversation. So we know the greetings, Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam means the peace of Allah be upon you, peace be upon you, and the peace be upon you. So the first one is Aina. Aina means what? Where? Question as to where. So Aina. You can use this, for example, you say Aina al-kitabu, where is the book? Aina al-qalamu, where is the pen? Or you want to ask someone, where is the masjid? Aina al-masjidu, where is the masjid? So he says, Aina taskunu. So here we look at it and we straight away see that the last letter ends with one number. It looks like a verb. We're going to see how to recognize verbs later on. So taskunu, if you notice the sin, kaf, and noon, it's the same as sakan, means to reside. So taskunu means where do you reside? I'm going to look at this. We're going to have a big breakdown before. So let's go through. So sakana here, let's check it out. The notes here. So taskunu, here we'll go on. So here we say as-sakanu means residence. So when we have ya at the beginning of a verb, present tense verb, it means he is residing. Yaskunu. Yeah. He. Present tense, he lives. He resides in. If you have a ta at the beginning, it means you. Yeah. So you male. Or it can mean, as we see here, where it says, if you look at that, it says she, meaning she lives. So she resides. So it can mean you, for example, Mahmoud. Mahmoud, أنت تسكن في بيت. Mahmoud, you live in a house. But then Fatima is walking past and they go, and she's my sister. They say, أين تسكن فاطمة؟ أو تسكن فاطمة في بيت في البيت. So Fatima lives in a house. We're not talking directly to her. So here تسكن. So you anta taskunu and here taskunu. So that here the ta it can apply to two. And then the hamza at the beginning of a present tense verb, it means I askunu, I live. So again, the ya at the beginning it means for what? He. Huwa yaskunu. The ta at the beginning it can mean anta, you male, or here, she female, taskunu, she lives, or you live. And the hamza at the beginning means what? Askunu, I live. Yeah. So that is so yaskunu. Aina yaskunu. Aina taskunu. Sorry, here's with the ta. So where do you live? He said Hamza at the beginning means I live. So he says askunu fi hayy al-matar. He says askunu fi hayy al-matar. We know askunu, we know fi from our previous lessons means in. So I live or I reside in hayy al-matar. Matar means airport. What does hay mean? We just seen it. Hay means area, neighborhood. Yeah, area. Hayyun, area. What's another synonym of hay? Mintaqa. So it could mean like area or district. What is it? Mintaqa. Yeah, so we said mintaqatun. Mintaqa. Mintaqatun. Yeah, so area or district as well. So that is a synonym. Yeah? Area and district or district. طيب. So that is so حي المطار is مضاف مضاف إليه. We did that before. مضاف, you put the one that is possessed at the beginning with one waw, and the second word make it definite and decline. حي المطار means the area of the airport. جامعة means university. Yep. So here he says, Hassan says, أسكن في حي المطار. I reside or live in the area of the airport. So maybe around the airport, there's a district or area. He lives there. So he says, وَأَيْنَ تَسْكُنُ أَنْتَ. So here we use wa and. And where do you taskunu? You male, anta. Where do you live? You. The anta is there for emphasis. You could just say وَأَيْنَ تَسْكُنُ. But it's emphasizing where do you live? You. Yeah. So Ahmed says أسكن في حي الجامعة. You did that. أسكن means I live. I live in the area of the university, meaning around the university. So the area around the university. So he says, I live in the area around the university. Right? Then Hassan says, هل تسكن في بيت. Hassan says, do you live in a house? Bait, tone normally is declined because of fee. So it becomes fee baiting. Do you live? Do you live in a house? Ahmed says, Na'am. Na'am means what? Yes. Askunu fi baitin. I live in a house. Wa hal. So here hal again, you could use Hamza at the beginning, Hamza al-istifham begins the a, or you can use hal. You can use either one to you begin a question. So hal taskunu. So fi baitin, do you live in a house? And do you live in a house? Meaning, do you live in a house also? He says, لا أسكن في شقة. And what is a shaqqa? Shaqqatin is an apartment. So it's normally shaqqatun, but because it's got fi before, it becomes shaqqatin. Then here we say ma. Ma, what is ma? Ma is a word for questioning. Ma. So you see the question mark. Ma means what? Ma means what? And then a raqmun, it means number. So here we go. Ma raqmu shaqqatika. So there's two mudaf ilayhis going on here. Yeah. So we need to break this down. There's actually two mudaf ilayhis going on here. Yeah. Yeah. Out of this. So we got two mudaf ilayhis. We got raqmun. So you got raqmu, which we have the word raqm. So normally is what? Raqmun. So what we did instead, we got rid of the one of the numbers. So we said raqmu. And then what is shaqqatin? It would be normally, yeah. It would be shaqqatin. It'd be shaqqatin. But because this also has got addition, yeah. So this also has got addition. We get rid of one of the kasras, and we get rid of actually the ta as well. We make it into an open ta. So it becomes shakkatika. There's two mudaf mudaf ilayh. So it's a grammar rule. So I mean basically, what is the number of your apartment? You could say the same if you want the number of someone's phone number. You say ma raqmu hatifik. ما رقم هاتفك? What is your phone number? Yeah. Or jawalik. Jawal is more used. So jawal is like that. That's mobile. Phone. Hatif is more like phone. So jawalik. Jawal is how to say phone here. So that is that. So he says khamsa. That number there is 5. Khamsa. وما رقم بيتك? And what is your house number? وما رقم بيتك? He says 9. 9. Okay. So with that, we finish that. So here we got what? حي, مطار, جامع, بيت, شقة, رقم. So ما رقم جوالك? What is the number of your phone? Mobile phone. ما رقم هاتفك? Depends on the area what they use, هاتف or جوال. Yeah, same meaning. So now we go on to the second part, the exercise. So here we go بيت. بيت means house. شقة means what? Apartment. رقم means what? Number. حي means what? Area. We said the synonym is what? منطقة. Then we got what? يسكن is the present tense verb. He lives. يسكن. Do you remember how we say you live for a male? You add a ta at the beginning. تسكن. How do you say she lives? Again, ta at the beginning. تسكن. How do you say I live? Hamza at the beginning. أسكن. I live. أسكن. Then we got what? La meaning no. La. La. We got na'am meaning yes. Al-matar is what? The airport. Matar. And you'll see that if you go to any of the Muslim Arab countries, you can see it when you go to make Hajj Umrah. You have a sign Al-matar. You go, you transit to Qatar. Or any of the other Muslim countries, Arab countries, you'll see it. Qatar. Al-Jami'a, university, they said Jamiat al-Islamiyya, Medina. For example, the famous university, Jamiat al-Islamiyya. Now it says tadrib. So we got the exercise. It says sil bayna al-kalima. So connect between the word was surah. We said surah, we already know means picture. Al-munasiba. Munasib means suitable. So the connect between the picture and the word that's suitable. So here we'll use a different. We don't use tahta and fawka. We'll use what? A'la wal asfal. So أعلى meaning above or the higher. So here is أعلى. So بيت is it أعلى or أسفل. Yeah. أعلى is above higher, and then أسفل is the what? Lowest. أسفل, yeah, lower, lowest. So أعلى وأسفل. بس هذا فإذا بيت is what? أسفل. حي is أعلى. Here we say رقم. What is رقم? I don't know. شقة. Yeah, there's شقة is أسفل. So we do that with the رقم there. طيب, what's the next one? Go down. Where's the مطار? It's أسفل. لا, here no. يسكن الجامعة. Which one جامعة is أعلى? يسكن will be the bottom one, for therefore. That was an easy exercise. تدريب. So we go to الحوار الثاني. الحوار الثاني. انظر واستمع وعائد. Yeah. Look and listen and repeat. So this conversation is between المستأجر, yeah, and المؤجر. What is a مستأجر? Is the tenant, the one who seeks to get find a place to get rent. And what مؤجر is the landlord, the one renting out place. So he says السلام عليكم. وعليكم السلام. أريد شقة من فضلك. لدينا شقة جميلة. كم غرفة في الشقة؟ في الشقة 5 غرف. في أي دور الشقة؟ الشقة في الدور الخامس. أريد مشاهدة الشقة. تفضل ادخل. هذا باب الشقة. هذه شقة جميلة. So let's go through the meanings of this. Yeah. So we go through word by word. We find out what's actually going on here. So we said first what we got a word. The actual word, it begins with what is yuridu. He wants. Remember the ya, the present tense verb, it means he wants. Yuridu. He wants. Yeah. What he said? Turidu means you want. Turidu. You want for male. Or she wants. Hiya turidu. Yeah. Fatima turidu. Zainab turidu. How do you say I want? You put a hamza at the beginning. Uridu. Now, the thing with this verb that was different from the other one, if it's got an object, direct object after it, yeah, if it's got a direct object after it, the thing that you want, the receiver of the action, it takes a fatha. So if it's got a no alif lam, it takes 2 fathas. So here we got example, uridu bayt. So we would say baytun or baytan. No, I want a house. So here to show that the thing that's being wanted is the house, you give it 2 fathas. And this rule is called what? Maf'ulun bihi. Yeah, receiver of the action of the verb. And this is how the vowels show what is the action in Arabic. And this is what the whole point of Nahu, grammar. So أريد بيتا means what? I want a house. People say أريد قلما, I want a pen. أريد كتابا, I want a book. Yeah. So أريد قهوة, I want a coffee. Yeah. So maybe you're on a plane. Yeah, you can flex the Arabic, inshallah. You can say to the flight attendant, أريد قهوة. Yeah. Or you can say أريد وجبة, I need a meal. Yeah. So that's أريد ماء, I need water. I need water. ليس من فضلك. What is it mean? فضلك is please. That's how it's translated. Mean fadl. Fadl is what? Your virtue, your grace. Fadl. Something extra. Fadl. So from your grace, from your virtue. So you translate it as please. Yeah. So you translate mean fadlik as please. So then we said, we said مستأجر and مؤجر. So مستأجر, we didn't write it down, so I'll just write it down now. مستأجر is مستأجر. مستأجر is what? مؤجر. We have مؤجر. مؤجر. What is مستأجر? مؤجر is مستأجر is the tenant looking to find a place to rent. Yeah, a tenant. While what is مؤجر is the landlord, the one who owns the property. Could be it don't have to be a house. It could be a car. Someone's leasing a car. Someone's wanting to rent a car. مستأجر and مؤجر. Yeah, مستأجر and مؤجر. These are nouns. Then we have لدى. لدى is meaning the same meaning as in the, to have. لدى, in the. So we can use means to have. So in the I have, we put ya at the end. It declines the dal. You say in the I have, and you go the same way you said laday, and because it's got alif maksura at the end, it joins up the ya. So it says ladayya, I have. So ladayya means I have. So indana, we have. Yeah, and then we say ladayna, we have. Jamilun means beautiful. For feminine thing, we say jamilatun. Yeah. Then we say kam, it means how many, and then the word after it is mansub, meaning it has a fatha. It has a fatha. Yeah, so it's mansub. So here we see kam baytan. So kam baytan here means how many houses. Plural. How many houses do you have? Kam baytan ladak. Ladayka. Or you could say kam qalaman ladayka. How many pens do you have? Kam kitaban ladayka. So it becomes like that. Kam. So we show that now in here. So we say أريد شقة من فضلك. I want an apartment, please. He says لدينا شقة جميلة. We have a beautiful apartment. كم غرفة في الشقة؟ في الشقة 5 غرف. In the how many rooms in the apartment? In the apartment there is 5 rooms. We're going to do this 5 غرف. So we get the plural of غرفة, which is غرف. Okay? And then we use khamsu, we use whatever, 3 to 10 is plural, the number. Fi ayyu means what? Which. So let's write that down. So ayyu means which. So ayyu means which. And it comes with one vowel. Ayyu, it means which. Yeah, it's a question. That's it. Question. Yeah. Right. So it's a question. Right. So ayyu means which. And it's a question. So and the word after it is what? Declined. So أي رجل خرج, for example, we said أي رجل. So the word after it is declined. أي رجل خرج. خرج is a past tense verb for left. أي رجل خرج. Which man left? أي رجل خرج. Which man left? So that is أي. Yeah. Then we got what? We said غرفة, the plural is غرف. Yeah. غرف, which means room. And then we said what? We said Daurun is floor. So I live on the first floor, for example, or I live on the second floor, or level, or whatever, depends what you call it. The Daurun, and then is what? Adwar. Plural is Adwar. So floor. So this is floor, and that is room. So fifth floor, what do we say? We get mudaf like. So what we do for numbers 3 to 10, we do it like this. We say what? We give the number first. If it's a feminine word, we use masculine numbers that don't end with the ta marbuta. So we say khamsu, and then we use the plural form, ghura, and it's declined. Ghurafin. So that's how we say five bedrooms. 5 bedrooms. Khamsu ghurafin. So this is all we could do that what? ثلاث غرف, 3 bedrooms. أربع غرف, 4 bedrooms. 6 would be ست غرف. 7 would be سبع غرف. 8 غرف would be 8. 7 غرف, do we do that? 7. And then 9 would be تسع غرف. And then 10 would be what? 10 غرف. So that is how you do rooms. Yeah. So that is, so he says كم غرفة في شقة, how many rooms are in the apartment? You see the word after كم غرفة has 2 فتحات. كم غرفة في شقة, he said في الشقة 5 غرف. In the apartment there are 5 bedrooms. في أي دور الشقة. So here we said دور, and then there's a حمزة الوصل, and then a lam, and then a sheen, which is at the shadda, is a shamsi. So we skip the alif and lam, and we join, there's 2 kasras there, so we join one of the kasras with the, and we pronounce it as dawrin shakka. Pronounce it like that. It's a tajweed. So in which floor is the apartment? بأي دور الشقة. In which floor is the apartment? الشقة في الدور الخامس. The apartment is in the 5th floor. أريد مشاهدة الشقة. What does مشاهدة means? It means to view. I want to view the apartment. مضاف إليه. أريد مشاهدة takes a فتة الشقة. I want to view the apartment. تفضل means go ahead. ادخل, a command again. Enter. هذا باب الشقة. This is the مضاف again. This is the door of the apartment. هذه شقة جميلة. This apartment is beautiful. So quickly again, we're doing the vocab. Dawrun means what? Floor, level. Jamilatun means beautiful. Ghurafun means rooms. Tafaddal means go ahead. Mushahadatun means what? Viewing. Uridu is a verb. It means I want to view. Yuridu means he wants to view. Turidu means you want to view, male, or she wants to view, female. Ad-Dawr al-Khamis means the 5th floor. Yadkhulu is a verb that we've not done. It means he's entering. So let's write that down. Yadkhulu. So we say yadkhulu. So yadkhulu, it means he is entering. So we say yadkhulu. Yadkhulu is present tense verb. It means he is entering. Yeah. How do you say you are entering or she is entering? Sa tadkhulu. Yeah. You are entering or she is entering. And then we could say I am entering. We say adkhulu. I am entering. What's the command? We did the command in this lesson. It means, and the command is what? Udkhul. We say what? Udkhul. This is the command. Enter. Udkhul. It means enter. Enter. So he is entering. Yeah, he's entering. You entering. You male. entering, or it can be what? She. So it can be she as well. And then adkhulu, I'm entering. So yeah. So with that, we've done the yadkhulu. He is entering. Babun is what? A door. Then it says sil bayna al-kalima wa surah al-munasaba. Uridu, I want. Which one would it be? It'd be the middle one, al-wasat. Yeah? Al-wasat means middle. Yeah, ghuruf will be that one. And door, the floor, will be that one. Then tafaddal means go ahead. I think it's this middle one. Jameel will be this. And the mushahada means the view will be that. So then we go on to the last one. We leave that for next lesson, inshallah. So with that, we finish and we continue next lesson, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh.